Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been exhausted the last few days. Coming off that election, all the emotions, kind of feel like I've been holding everything in for the last 4 years. And I know many of you out there have the same kind of feeling. So it's been kind of a relaxing last few days around here. It's been nice to have Elisa hanging around. We haven't seen each other in person in like 18 years, so it's always nice to catch up with old friends. But also, this has given me the opportunity to really think about the show, what we're doing, how we do it, all that kind of stuff, which has been nice because all of this stuff goes so fast, right? We're doing 2 shows a week. The pandemic is here, so time doesn't have any meaning anymore. Still trying to manage the job and do a little teaching. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And so today and yesterday, I spent time going through Amazon rankings and looking at what people had done who've been on the program, how their books were doing, and I just spent the day tweeting in gratitude about things that they've done, achievements that they've had. Stephanie Story's first book has 1,000 reviews. I think Melissa Falavino is up over 800. Allison Wood has been blowing up on Instagram. There's just a lot of really good stuff happening for everybody. And it's a reminder that while, doing these shows takes a lot of time and energy, I also have to take a step back, right, and breathe and go make sure that I'm enjoying the world, the literary world around me, and making sure we celebrate those things. I hate the term literary citizen, but that really is what we do, right? Particularly now that everything's online. Being a good literary citizen means both leaving reviews, tweeting about people's work, celebrating them when they're doing that, and not just getting caught up in the day-to-day of producing the show and interviewing folks. Because frankly, when I do the interviews, that's the best moment of my week. Not the producing this, not putting it together, not releasing it. The actual hour and 15 minutes that I get to spend with writers is really the thing that brings me the most joy in the world. But I have to remember, like the rest of us do, as we exhale and try to figure out what is the next 4 years going to look like, that we also have to take those moments and celebrate what makes other people happy and what relief other people get. And I'm not talking socio-politically this time. Like, today is really just about being a good literary citizen, being engaged with writers, celebrating them where they're at, and making sure that we remind them that we see their success. Because that brings joy to people. I know it brings joy to me. Tweeting over the last couple days, just good news from authors. Unprompted. They didn't ask me to do it. I just decided that was a thing I wanted to go do. I started at the top of the list and started looking at what people were doing. And it brings me some joy. And if you follow us on Twitter, if you follow us on Instagram, I hope that brings you some joy as well. And I hope that will, in the same way that I do Books Giving, where I take books off my shelf and just randomly send them out, I really hope that you take some time and tell the writers and authors and people and the creatives in your life that you see them and you celebrate them, because it's a lot of fun. And I know I always sound like Bill Murray at the end of Scrooged when I get into these happy, good times, but that doesn't, I feel pretty good when that happens. And it's fun to get the interactions with people back, because particularly now, everybody feels bad about sending good news about themselves because we're in a pandemic and people are dying and there are very real issues that we're facing. And so there is this already natural human thing to not want to talk about your successes. But then writers we're trash cans, and we're just very bad about celebrating ourselves. And so being a good literary citizen, go leave a book review for somebody whose books you read. Go tweet about something that somebody's done, and just give back to the community, because creating in all of this mess is really hard. And I can tell you the conversations that we have off air about what you even can create, right? In a time when things are so bad, can you just create what you want to, or is there a larger social obligation? Like, all of these things are spinning in their heads, along with, if they have kids, virtual learning, book launches, all of this stuff. It's really hard. So be a good literary citizen. Tell people that you see them. Tweet something nice about them. It'll make your day. It'll make their day. And everybody will be happier. And really, after the last 4 years, if we can get a little bit happy, I feel like we should do that.